Looks like a good spot to start the morning, right? Start with some breakfast. And bull calf, he's almost underneath the edge of the head gate. Not sure if he can get up from there or not. It might be in his way. I hope he can get up, otherwise I gotta go in there and drag him out. And I was counting over here, and of course, not everybody's in here. I didn't realize that calf was there in the middle of the screen because obviously Mommy was hiding it, but the other one was eating when I was looking over there. The other one would be that bull calf with the big dot on his face because that's his mama. And it was so cute. Oh, Boomer's like, why aren't you feeding me? Good morning, Boomer. I'll get to it. I was standing over here. I guess I was in this section. Yeah, I'm looking down here. I'm counting calves that are in here, and I look out. Come on, here we go. See, you can see the one there nursing, and this other cow standing there. Well, that other cow was in the doorway, and I had looked down, and she's like a night watchman or a sentry watching. It's like, okay, is he going to feed? Is he going to feed? Is he feeding now? Is he feeding now? Because if so, I'm going to tell everybody. Oh well, that's how I'm starting my day. Just me and Red this morning. I let the pups out while I got my coffee. Rainey got mad because I didn't let her out right away because, well, I let the pups back in and then let her out when I come out. She went right back in, laid down at the foot of the bed with Becky. It's like, do you want to come out or not? And I asked her, I said, you going to come out and have breakfast? And she laid there and stared at me. So I said, I'm not going to screw around. I'm out the door. Old dog wants to be a pain in my butt once in a while. Oh yeah, and Becky's brother won't be here today. He didn't finish up at their aunt and uncle's, which I kind of wondered about. But that is what it is. He told her last night, I will be there Wednesday. So he'll be here Wednesday. That's what I know. Red man over there going, but you left me out here. He knows how to get out of there. I'm impressed this morning. Still pretty clean in here considering. Oh yeah, I finally started working on that middle bale. Even down here, and I knew down here they scattered some out. It's not bad. I mean, keep in mind, this is 2 nights worth. And apparently they like this bale. Oh yeah, there's your first dove. How stupid can we be? It thinks it's gonna perch on top of the purlins in here. Oh well, and I know there's 2 of them together. That's just one, so maybe that's an odd man out. I don't know. I told you Red could get out. Oh. Anyway, I think it's supposed to rain today, but you know how that is. It didn't rain yesterday. It rained before daylight yesterday, 1/4 inch overnight. They even said on the news last night that Portland got a 1/4 inch too. Kind of surprised me. As usually we can get like a 1/2 inch, and they'll say, "Oh, we got 2/10, or a 1/10 of an inch, or a couple hundredths of an inch." And it's like, really? Where are you at? Come on, Red. I'm nice. I wait for him. Well, I did come in, drug him out from underneath there, and told him it was time for breakfast. He needed to get his butt in gear because Mommy was worried about him. Yes, there's raindrops on the windshield. Just did that recently. And hey, look. Same view as yesterday. Neighbor lady finally got the Wells Fargo she's got to go to decide she can come and bring some paperwork in from the court system. She's dealing with her mother's account. Her mother passed in August, I think. Well, of course, that was the account that everything was paid on. Kind of like we're stuck with Wells Fargo. They froze the account. Anyway, she hasn't run her car a whole lot. She makes it to the grocery store, and that's pretty much that. And the bank, that's about all she's been doing lately. She says, well, it's been a week ago or so, and it ran just fine. Yeah. Apparently, when we had the cold weather, her battery was a little low on charge. Well, so she's got records in her car that appears that the battery is from 2011. So, it's lived its life. So now she's on her way to the bank. I checked what I could check. I told her I was going to take the service truck down, and I didn't. And then I should have, because she had it pulled into the barn. And luckily it's I think it's a little Ford Escape or something like that. So it's not very heavy. Push it out so I get to it with this. Give it just a minute. That's all it took. So she's gonna get a battery for it. Well, have somebody get her one. If I was going to town, I'd pick one up for her, but she's got the guy that farms across the road from us. His right-hand man is her, I guess you'd say, right-hand friend. He gets more of a chance to check on her than we do, and helps her out with stuff more than we get a chance to, at least for a while. I mean, she knows she can call any of us. So anyway, that's what I just got done doing. Look who I found.
No, they're open. They're not back here.
Want to see somebody's being a holy terror today? I'll show you. That one right there. She's already jumped on Ty's belly like 10 times, so Ty's not feeling well. Now she's in here picking on Becky. Hey, you say hi everybody? Yeah, but can you say hi everybody? Be nice to the kitty. Hey.
No, little girl.
Do you want someone to do that to you?
You're about to go to Maury's.
Yeah, we're about to kick you out of the house. We'll put you out in a dog pen and let the dogs run free. You think I'm kidding?
Someone want a almost 2-year-old for a day?
Yeah. We can make arrangements.
Hi. Hi.
That's what Becky put together this morning. Unfortunately, I think most of that's going up to her dad. But damn, that looks good. Yum. She just made me stirred because she's on the couch with Blakely sleeping on her. I come in to get something to eat, so I swear I keep checking those cows and nobody's doing anything yet today. But the puppies are out running around. As long as they don't go too far, they're doing really good. We keep them up in the yard here. And see, he came from over there though. Where's the other one at? There's the other one. Oh, they've been good. Get them used to being out there more and more and more and more, and then we won't have to worry about them when somebody comes in the driveway if they'll stay out of the way. Holy shit, would you look at that? It must be that day. Seems like they only do that about once a year now. Oh well. Well, nothing going on in the barn. Nothing. It's like, really, ladies? I mean, there's like half a dozen of them that they were dropping a little caramel string a week or 2 weeks ago. But sometimes I'll lose a little bit of it, and I guess it takes a little while longer for the rest of the plug to soften up to come out. I don't know. I know them plugs aren't easy to get out when you have to force one out. I came up here and moved some stuff. Trying to see if Becky has time in her busy schedule to go out and see some of the storm damage that we really got to clean up. And since this thing's together now, may as well take it out for a spin. Stolzhow's taking her for a ride. There's a few little branches over in there, and that tree, she's dead. Ain't much green left on her. That's a... It ain't a Doug. I don't... it might be a Doug fir, but it's a fir tree anyway. It shouldn't look like that. I was hoping the Widowmaker would get knocked out of that one, but I don't see it on the ground, so... Yeah, I got a road... Yeah, I know. I got a roadblock here. Got to go to the other end. Still haven't dug the pipe out. Need to do that before the grass grows much more. We know there's a few branches down, way down there. And if you can see that molehill in the middle of the screen, that sucker's like 1.5 feet high. That's what kills the hay mower. It'd be nice if there was a real easy way to get rid of moles. Well, that's just old rotten trees. They made a mess. Looks like there's more down in there is where the Asplin crew cleaned stuff up, and that's where they stacked it. And that, I didn't think any of that was that rotten, but obviously it was. Even this little bugger here broke it off. And that wasn't from the maple falling on it, that was just from the wind. There's also one over by those fir trees just down the hill from it, little one that pulled clear up out of the ground. So yeah, a little work to clean up here. At least it's not out in the hayfield, but it's still got to get cleaned up. Been a while since I've shown you the falls. The beaver dam that was on the other side was just about up there, and it ain't there no more. Yeah, we got a little bit of a mess to pick up. Boom, from here, clear past where Becky is, and out here in the hayfield quite a ways. I mean, from here I'm seeing stuff out there 100 feet, maybe more. It is what it is. Got to get picked up. That's where it'd be nice to have about a half a dozen teenagers that want something to do to make a few bucks. Let them pick it all up and make a burn pile. Give them a package of weenies and let them have a weenie roast. We're looking over here and it looks like this one tree's got some damage, but it doesn't. It's woodpeckers. Now look at the one behind it. It's missing a chunk, but it I think it's dead anyway. Hey, you like that? That's probably where your raccoons go all the time.
Yeah, my 2 raccoons. My friends.
Oh, not too bad over here. And somehow, I missed them. Somehow we got a bunch of extra geese today. There's 18 of them. It's too many. Well, that and that is what Asplin knocked down and stacked up. It looks like that branch there was chewed off when the water was high. Give you an idea where I'm standing, that's about maybe 6 inches below my feet. Nothing took the pipe out. That's a good thing. Really wish they'd have knocked that one out while they were at it. But, you know, their forester says, oh no, it's not an issue. Guy line goes right through it. We're just looking to see what we got to do. I mean, the best thing for a lot of this stuff is throw a line as high as you can and give it a jerk. Stay the hell away from it. And I wish that one was a little closer to the ground, because take a saw and knock the low ones off and pull it over. But here's what that did. From this side, it came down through that one. That tree, it was funny. It's been quite a few years ago now, but the water washed everything out here. That power pole used to be out there. And their crew come down. They tied some of that 3/4 inch wide, 1,800 pound webbing to it and tied it off so the pole would stay up. They tied it to that tree. When they came back to untie it, they found out that tree's been full of honeybees for like 50, 60 years. So, yeah, just a little bit of cleanup to do. And while we're out here, I didn't show you the others we saw at the other end of the place, but there's a deer butt, there's a deer laying there, and another deer butt. There's 3 over here, and straight west of us on the other line, there's 5. And they think they're going to come out here. They are mistaken. There's a better shot.
Hey, sweetheart.
One closest to us right there, I think she's got all her hair, but the other one, the other side of her, is missing some. And the littler one
It's down on the gully here.
is literally
Behind the tree.
literally
Mama.
right in there, but down in the whole low spot.
Hi, baby.
It's missing a bunch of hair. Oh, I see it. I see it.
Hi, baby.
You can see that really tan spot. Maybe we'll see if we can zoom in a little more.
Stretch.
Really missing some hair.
Scratch that itch.
There's one
Hi.
and our neighbors behind us over there was right in the corner. It's missing a bunch too. I forgot to mention that one earlier.
Hi, baby.
Oh, we lost a little off that tree. I'm really surprised that didn't lose anything off these, but the wind came mostly straight out of the south and they're protected from the other ones. And what came out of the west, well...
Yeah, you can get a better shot of her over there.
Yeah, I already got a close up.
Hey, Mama.
I mean, they made it through the cold weather. Now they just got to survive the wet and damp. I mean, the cold and wet, whatever. But hey, there's your wildlife excursion for the day. Well, now I know where that came from. Right there. Oh, when the steers got out, when the power was out, well, it's the same time that all this went down. That's laying on top of the fence, and that fence was still hooked up at the time. And there you look at the bottom side of a tree. You don't get to do that very often. Looks like that wiped out a few posts. That's laying down in the creek. Actually,
If you start it up, we could go over there and see.
in the channel. That used to be a yew tree. Used to be. Not anymore. Yeah, neighbor's probably going to complain when I pluck this shit out of the creek. The property line, you can tell where it is here, is actually about there, about the middle of the screen. And I don't know, him and Dad got in an argument over the fence line 50 or 60 years ago. I don't know what the argument was. I just know that when I was cleaning stuff up along this fence line, I got in all kinds of trouble because I wasn't supposed to be across the fence. Well, we're still paying taxes on getting rid of that bank. And the old hollow out maple, we only lost a few. Red's got a playmate. So, and yeah, that one's in heat. Minnie has to always check everybody out that's in heat. And yeah, I know somebody will say something about it. I just looked to see how many minutes I had. Hey Boomer, can you move for me please, sweetheart? Come on. I showed the pot of beans that Becky was making, and that apparently turned on me. And these girls are taking their time on this tub, which really doesn't bother me a bit. So anyway, get this editing and hopefully get it uploaded before we get too far up into the tall timber, because it won't upload once we're up there at her dad's. We're not going to be long, but sure screw up when this video goes up, so I should be able to get it up before we're there. So that's our Tuesday. More damage out there than we thought, but worst thing's all that little shit out in the hayfield. That takes time to pick up, and actually gonna have to get on it pretty soon, otherwise you ain't gonna be able to get it out of the grass. So thanks for watching. hope you all had a good day. And hope everybody has a happy hump day.